Okay, today is August the 6th, 2017, and I wanted to start my Hashimoto's diaries by saying welcome, and I hope that we can go on a journey together and discover, well, I don't know exactly what we're going to discover. I guess that's the whole point, isn't it? So first time I'm using this camera, so you have to forgive me. I'm just, oh my god, I'm all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to have two other channels, and one of the channels is going to be for veganism, and the other one is going to be for vegan cooking, and the other one's going to be for vegan cosmetic reviews, and I might have some lifestyle bits in there as well. But I wanted to keep this very separate because Hashimoto's is something that I suffer from, and it's not related to any of the other things that I'm doing onto the other channels. So a little bit of cracker. Oh, I'll have that later. Save that. So the reason why I want to have this channel is because I not only want, but I need to make changes in my life, because for the last few years, I believe I'm just, we'll talk about that another time. But I need to make some changes in my life. Now, if you're suffering from Hashimoto's like myself, you'll have a lot of symptoms very similar to myself. I might not have 100% of the symptoms, you might not have 100%. So, you know, each person can vary, but we have the majority of symptoms. So one of my first symptoms is extreme fatigue, and I sleep a lot. And that's because my body is in a state constantly where my antibodies are out in my body system fighting my thyroid, thinking it's a foreign body. Very much like when you have a cold or you have the flu, and your body it has all the antibodies coming out and it's fighting the bacteria or the virus or whatever it is at that time that it's trying to fight off. So my body is in that state pretty much constantly, and it can get aggravated by certain things as well, so it can flare up and become even worse at times. So fatigue is the major one that affects my life. I also have depression, and I have hair loss. I get swelling and bloating, so I get bloating all over my body. I can get swelling, puffiness of the face, you know, fluid in my fingers, my wrists, my joints, my feet, my ankles, that sort of thing. Now, I'd like you to also talk to me and tell me what sort of things you'd like to know from me and what sort of things you'd like to see. I was thinking maybe it would be a good idea to do maybe a body, what would I call it? Basically, I'll show you my body, how it looks now, and then we'll kind of look at it over time and see the changes that are made to my body and the changes that are being made to my hair, because my hair is thinning, it's receding back, and I've got receding lines, you know, it's receding here as well. So we can maybe do some videos where we see the changes over time with medication updates or changes or other dietary factors or whatever else is affecting me at the time. So I was thinking my hairline, my body, my face shape. I'm a little bit rounded at the moment. When I get well, when my medication's been changed, and after a good few weeks or a couple of months, I notice my face starts getting slimmer again and starts getting more sort of structured and defined. Perhaps I could do that as well for you guys. Just let me know. And if you do want to see some of the depression videos, just let me know. They're not going to be fun. As you can imagine, they're not going to be fun. So please be very mindful that they will be the way I feel at that time. And also I just want to make it very clear that veganism and a vegan diet has done nothing but help with Hashimoto's, and I can't stress that enough. And I'm even considering going into a raw vegan diet in the summer, not because I'm this crazy health person, but because I want to see the advantages and benefits, and I want to give myself I'm an ethical vegan, by the way. I'm vegan because it's great for my health. I'm vegan because the animals first, full stop. And I know everything else falls into place, everything corrects itself, because we're getting it right with the animals. When we get it right with the animals, everything else will fall into place. So let's not go there. Let's not question my veganism, please. I will never return to that life. I will never return to that destructive way of living ever again. So I'm not going to... So you can ask me if you're vegan as well, or if you're considering going vegan. You can ask me about things, how to get into it, what sort of things to avoid, and those sorts of things. But please don't ask me if I'm ever going to stop being vegan. Vegan is just living humanely. So if you ask me if I'm going to stop being vegan, you might as well ask me if I'm going to stop living humanely, because it's not going to happen. I'm trying to live humanely as I can, and it's a progressive movement. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to leave this bit in. Should I just leave it in? Yeah, I'll just leave it in. Why not? Why do I keep looking over there? I mean, this must be so irritating. Hang on, let's watch this video. See if I can